Full disclosure, this video was designed for entertainment purposes. iPhone 4S versus iPhone 7 Plus coming up right now. Let's go. Guys, Nick here from Everything Tech, helping to master your technology, and tonight we got an interesting one. The iPhone 4S. I pulled this old boy, the vintage boy, the classic boy, the antique, if you will, out the closet, and it had some dust balls on it, and I decided, you know what? Let's see how the old iPhone for Steve, the iPhone 4S, performs against the latest iPhone 7 Plus, just for entertainment purposes, just to see. It's kind of an interesting topic to see how good these really old iPhones perform to the new one. So let's begin with the boot up test in 3, 2, and let's go. The iPhone 4S has an Apple, what is it, an A5 chipset. It's a really old chipset here. I think it's an A6 actually. No, that's what's in the iPhone 5. So this has an A5 chipset here in the iPhone, 4S, where we have an A10. So this is 5 generations newer here for the iPhone 7 Plus. And of course it's going to win in all of these tests, but by how much? How much has Apple improved over the past 6 years in their smartphone? You could see quite a bit here, getting started like incredibly a lot. So is it 100% faster so far on the boot up test? Yeah, it looks like it's about 100% faster here over the 4S, which is expected. Now some people are probably watching this and they have the 4S and they're like, hey, why are you talking about my phone like that? That's not an old boy. I'm actually still using a 4S, and if you're using a 4S, that's cool too. No hate over here. Oh, love around these parts. Let's go ahead and open this up. And I did say on the channel before, the iPhone 4S is dead. If you guys been following my channel for a long time, you'll know that I said the iPhone 4S is dead. We're not going to cover it no more, and we haven't really covered it in a long time, but it's resurrected today for one interesting video. But you can see, surprisingly, the iPhone 4S is no longer supported. Well, not really surprisingly, it just doesn't have the power anymore. It has a dual core CPU with 512 megs of RAM, and who misses that old slide to unlock? Who misses that old slide to unlock? Do you miss it? Because I kind of miss it. I don't really care too much for this whole only push to unlock. I kind of like the old classic slide to unlock. I think Apple should have included both of those on here. But surprisingly, the iPhone 4S, even being this old, is still functional. It's not a device you're going to be able to run applications heavy or even, get by everyday life in a, efficient manner these days, but it can still be functional as a phone, a texter, and still probably better than a dumb phone if you ask me. So let's go ahead and close the applications out, and I have the same applications lined up here as I do on the 4S. Now, of course, you can only load like a few here on the iPhone 4S, like 4 icons, whereas you can load up to 1, 2, 3. It looks like 6 here for the 7 Plus. So let's begin with the calendar on both devices in 3, 2, let's go. And you can see 7 Plus rockets ahead, and there is the 4S. So stock apps still decent there on the 4S, and look at the 4S going home decently quick. Let's go into calculator. And you can see 5S, did I say 5S? 7 Plus way ahead there, but the 4S not so far behind, it's unusable. Let's go into the camera and let's see what happens. iPhone 7 Plus, there's the 4S. So not bad for being a 6-year-old smartphone here. Let's go into the clock. You could see 7 Plus just like a beast, like a Ferrari to the finish line. And let's go home here. Let's go into YouTube. So here is where the iPhone 4S should be really extremely slow when it comes to the, the whole third-party apps. So let's see what happens here. So I missed it on the 7 Plus. Doesn't matter. It's going to beat the 4S anyway. So we go here, and you could see right there. Looks like the 4S is now coming up, and we're already out of YouTube because the 4S was so slow to get to YouTube that it, we just came out of there. But you can still use it once you get in YouTube. And this only supports up to iOS 9.3.5. So this is running iOS 9.3.5. This is running iOS 10.2.1. Let's check out a Pi Geek for both of these devices. And of course, the 7 Plus is going to win it. But how much longer do we have to wait for the 4S over there? Can we get into an article and start reading already? Yes, we can. So you see, we could already get into an article and start reading before we can even get into an article on the 4S. So let's go into the App Store. Now I know a lot of people are thinking, you know what, if the iPhone 4S was on iOS 6, it would beat the iPhone 7 Plus, or it'd be at least a lot closer. And it might be closer, but there's no way that the 4S is coming close to the 7 Plus in terms of any type of speed. So that conversation, no, we're not even gonna have that one. Let's go into top charts here, and you can see boom, and nothing for the 4S. The 4S, it's been a while. It's just been a while since we used you, and you're letting us down today. Yes, you are. Stop letting us down. It's okay. It's okay. You served us well during your time. You served us well. You served us good enough. Okay, let's go home here. Let's get out of here, and let's go into weather. And you can see 4S doesn't know where we're at. The 4S didn't know where we were at, and then it finds out once I say something and wants to shut me up. But you can see the 4S design from Steve, such a small design. I mean, look where we've come. Tim Cook era here and the Steve Jobs era over here. A little bit similar, both shiny here, both shiny devices, black, jet black, glossy black here, and possibly iPhone 8's bringing back a similar design, you know, elements as the 4S had here years ago. But you can see, you could still check the weather on an iPhone 4S, so you're not going to be left not knowing if it's going to rain on you tomorrow or if it's going to be sunny on you tomorrow. Let's go into the settings on both devices, and you could see, wow, so much faster these days on the 7 Plus. Let's go to general. Let's go to software updates, and you could see iOS 10.2.1 there for the 7 Plus, whereas we have iOS 9.3.5 there for the 4S, the last software update there. So let's come home here, and it's kind of shocking how good the 4S goes back to the home screen. Now watch this. So you see it goes home pretty quickly. So phone, and you can see 7 Plus rockets ahead. Let's come out of there. Let's go into Twitter now. And you can see 7 Plus about to open, and Twitter is one of those applications, I don't know why, it just opens slow. Even on the 7 Plus, I find that to be a little bit slow in terms of its opening speeds. So the 4S is just taking its sweet old time. It's got all day over there, but it finally opens here. So now imagine that time delay. Like if you're still using a 4S, if you upgrade to a 7 Plus, you are like going from a Toyota to like a freaking Lambo right here. Like it's that much faster. Let's go into a voice memo, and you can see right there, and I'm not talking about the Toyota Supra out there, that's a pretty fast car, but you've seen that the 7 Plus was way ahead there. Let's come out of there. Let's go into Safari. And how does Safari perform here on the, you know, iPhone 4S? Let's check that out. Let's go to Yahoo here first on the 7 Plus. Let's go to Yahoo here on the 4S, and let's see if you can browse the web still here in 2017 on a 4S. Let's go, and you could see there's the 7 Plus is just, you know, just waiting. It's just waiting around. It's like, come on, old boy, come on, old man, where you at? Okay, so once you get in, you could still browse the web. Wow, you see that little lag right there? Ooh, a little lag action right there on camera. So this is going to be a little bit of a frustrating experience if you're still using a 4S. Definitely, guys, do not recommend a 4S here in 2017. Don't do it. Don't get a 4S. I don't recommend it at all. I don't know what's going on with those focusing issues right there, but do not get a 4S. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Let's go ahead and check out eBay on both devices, and you could see eBay way ahead here on the 7 Plus, and we're still waiting, and we're still waiting, and finally the 4S has arrived. Let's go into Instagram on both, and here we are, Instagram. You guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I got a link down below in the description area of this video. So we go over here, and you could see finally in. So you can do pretty much everyday tasks here on the 4S. They're just going to be extremely slow. So you can call it the 4 Steve, or you can call it the iPhone 4 slow. You know, 4S stands for 4 slow. No, you didn't like that one? All right, that's cool. So if we just go through the, you know, general UI, so scrolling's still pretty decent on both. And it's just funny how, you know, old this phone is, and you have a similar iPhone experience to the latest iPhone experience. It's quite similar, honestly, to the latest iPhone experience, and this phone is so old. That's just a testament to how long Apple keeps their devices supported. But that was pretty much how, you know, the iPhone 4S stacks up against the latest iPhone 7 Plus. Do you guys got a 4S? Are you thinking about getting a 7 Plus? Don't even think about it. Just do it already. It's going to be a great upgrade. If you guys enjoyed this one, go ahead and click the like button for me. Let me know what you think about, you know, the iPhone 4S. Was it one of your favorite devices? Was it a great design? Would you like to see them bring the 4S design back on a bigger iPhone? Let's chat about that down below in the comment section of this video. And yeah. Anyways, have a great night wherever you're at. This was Nick here helping to master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.